Alrighty, guys, it is ready to wrap it up for today. It's 3:30 and we are up here challenging the 6100s. Here's the short opportunity. This is it. We should be short by now if you want to be in that trade. So it's kind of just happened. I mean, the conservative entry would have been at the 01 6103s. Aggressive would have been around 6105s. But we'll see now if it's going to work out or if they're going to try to take this higher. So if you're not at break even, you have your stop pretty tight outside the 6106 or 7 or something like that. No need to make it bigger than that. So we'll see at the end period, last half hour. This has been one crazy day though. Retracement day. Yesterday was very much overdone. We did not get that 2 o'clock sell-off kicking in. There no reversal really in direction was anything, it was a continuation to the upside. And we are right up here against that upper area. So on the ES, we're right up here, reversed the whole session from yesterday. And right now we're getting ready to take out resistance. We'll see if we can do it or not. But at this point, the short trade we talked about, this is it. That's exactly the setup you're looking for. And if you are at this point is at short at the 325, you're borderline getting stopped out. If you don't break even, we'll see. So anyone's guess, but that's it. That would be the trade. We'll see if it's going to fail or not. But now you would be stopped out. So yeah, if you break even now, you would pretty much be stopped out. So we'll see. All right. Anyway, they could still potentially set up. I would not be completely shy of it. Yeah, unless they start taking out the 6100 with a bit of conviction. The short trade is still very much a potential. It looks like that we're going to get the third time test. The third time is always that opportunity to take it out. So I have to just get short with a bit more caution. But just look for it. See how the trust if the trade sets up or not. So today, no trades on the ES. He has three trades on the Nasdaq. The only thing I took. I took a couple of more since the last update. And show you those. The bond market, not much to say about the bond market. They have been sideways all day, so not really anything to say about it. So range bound bonds going into the overnight look to sell strength. 1410, 1415s with the buy weakness at the 1323 and the 1316, 17s. So pretty much range bound trading. Looks to me like they're trying to take it higher though. So we'll see if this is going to be a more flight to safety or at this point it doesn't feel like it looking at the indices, but we'll see. And the indices has to kind of follow through now on the resistance, at least on the ES. Nasdaq not quite back up to the 21,800, so they are still churning. But man, look at those runs to the upside. They're definitely working it. So I had an earlier trade today. That trade. Let me see. Do this. So my first trade was earlier on. That was this guy here on the first rotation down. I got shaken out of that thing. It didn't do anything after that. Then I watched this whole thing start trading higher. I've been trying to get long on that thing. We've talked about this a few times. So on this pullback here, I figured a little balance bar to start taking it low and then higher. I figured that, okay, they're done. Retest failure. I hopped long, and this freaking guys was going to run me. I tightened up my stop and I started trading higher. So when they just came back down here, I got out with like an $18 loss and $20 loss or something. And then they traded back up again and then down. I figured, okay, I tried a short trade and got my money back, but that was about it. And then as they start trading lower, I was super tempting to buy this, but you know what? I couldn't get out of my head that they may run it down to the first standard deviation or the mean. So I'm just waiting for it, and I kind of missed this whole move to the upside. Hesitating a bit, looking for a potentially aggressive short trade for another attempt to take it lower. And I just didn't do it, and so I missed the rally. But then again, my mindset here was actually on the short end of it, so I was thinking I'd maybe getting short up towards this area of resistance. So I would have just gotten caught in this. So overall, the bias to the upside still held, and at this point, I was taking my shots at potentially this guy moving lower, or moving back to the mean. But look at this rally, though. You got in on this thing. You could have gotten in late on that one after they took out the tablet here. I just didn't do it. I was kind of at that point. I figured I missed it, but look at that rally. They took it quite a bit higher from there. So on three trades, I'm up $4 on the Nasdaq. Great, awesome trade. So basically a break-even day. The 3 round turns, $4. That's it. Finally, and well, on the Nasdaq though, to get started to in the overnight, I would say both the ES and Nasdaq. The ES, I'm looking for that short setup. On Nasdaq, I'm still looking for long moves to the upside, potentially heading up here to this 800 level. So this is the area. So I got the ways to go on the Nasdaq before I really get excited about it. So could be something happening here going into the last half hour. So may have to hop on the long side here for that last half hour if you're going to really take it higher. So. But at this point, I mean, it looks like they're trying, so we'll see. Finally, oil and gold. Gold is to the upside. I've taken out the 66s, and they are holding it. So at this point, we're looking for a retest of the 75, 76s, maybe higher. And this was the outer range before. So at this point, I'm leaning long, see if they can retest 76, maybe even take it higher. 76 is the last one I would look for a short against. If they trade above it, I would lean in on the long side and see if they're going to actually try to take this higher. But then again, they're range bound, so feels more like they're pushing the outer edges than anything else. So we'll see. At this point, I'm still looking for a short against the 75, 76s for rotation back to that 2750. And then oil, yes, kind of sloppy, going sideways. Nice little rally here. Look at the rally at the end. Right at the day session close, boom, right back up again. Oh no, but right before it, 2:30 is the day session close. But nice late in the day rally on oil. Look at that. So that just gets you caught. I mean, thinking short trade, trying to go on short trades, this will actually crush you. So it's like oil, difficult market to trade. There's a lot of cross currents going on there right now. So, but at this point, still technically leaning towards a short, right? At this point. Then next, they're looking for short against the 74.20s and the 74.50s for rotations back down. Above 74.50s, I think they may be taking it higher. So that would be kind of counterintuitive, but that is what that would imply. So back to the ES. Let's see what it can do. Late in the session, end period. Look at that. Maybe the short is developing after all. Look at this. This one here, that rotation where I stopped you out at the break-even trade, and now they're right back down again. Let's see if they can hold this, or if they're going to trade back up again. So maybe it's a sloppy retest failure developing. I will have to just wait and see. But at this point, at least you had a shot to go to break even. And if you hadn't moved your stop aggressively, you may still be in it. So. Alrighty, we'll leave it there for now, guys, and I will see you back tomorrow morning, bright and early. And tomorrow, news for tomorrow is a Fed announcement. Not much news in the morning to deal with, but definitely an energy report. But then we have a Fed announcement at 2, and that's going to be interesting. Alrighty, guys, we'll leave it there. I'll see you back bright and early tomorrow. Later.